Hello, base manager tubers, and welcome back to Let's Play Xenonauts X Division with me, BlueAnkylo. So today, we're going to try to have a little bit of time pass before the next wave of alien UFOs attack. In between, I did a little bit of thinking, and I want to start upgrading our torpedoes and aircraft weapons, and then building more aircraft fairly soon. I still don't think we're too close to the next phase of alien invasion. We've spent about 2 months in Tier 2 now. It started kind of the end of January, and we've had all of February and most of March. So that's around 2 months. I would expect between 3 and 4 months in somewhere in that kind of ballpark to start being at risk of Tier 3. And we're not really ready on the air game for Tier 3 yet. So we want to start making Tier 2 air weapons and Tier 2 airplanes, haha. And hopefully our ground soldiers are mostly as upgraded as they're going to get. There's not a whole lot more of tech to do other than some data hacks that we'll certainly try, but we need terror missions for those anyway, so they're a little bit rare. So with that said, let's just start the clock. We did move some resources around, some alloys, alenium, some chitin, just to keep the bases doing cool stuff. C-Team is a little bit short on some important stuff, like cool axes. Alright, we're getting that precision plasma. I would like to build a second. Once I've got some more energy cores and kind of caught up on stuff, I do think I want 2 precision plasma rifles per base, because the antimatter ones, I don't think they're as good as the precision plasma Mark III. Alright, how many? You've actually got enough to make a shot cannon. I haven't even really built any of these yet. So let's get a shot cannon going. Heavy weapon that lets you capture and do EMP damage. Okay, we've got a lot of this kind of stuff to look at today. I'm not sure how important this is to read all of it, but I'm not even sure if I've seen this tech before, personally. So, because we caught a lot of xenomorphs, we now know how to analyze their DNA. I would assume this will give us some damage bonus. Well, in Reapers, not Xenomorphs. So that's kind of weird. It should help towards heavy chemical gas later on. That'll be Tier 3 heavy chem. We don't even know what alien blood technology is yet, but it's cool that we're kind of on the road to better chemicals. Like I said in my previous my previous campaign back a few months ago, I never got anything beyond Tier 1 chems. I got basic chemical grenades, but I never got the advanced or heavy, and I'm assuming extreme comes at the end in Tier 4. And you definitely need to capture a lot of xenomorphs and reapers for that to work. So, this is pretty cool for me. But more damage to reapers, not bad. Let's also do the reaper DNA while we're doing this kind of stuff. Alright, plasma cannon. So this was getting us energy cores. Oh, we got some stun grenades and stuff that are quick to build. Get those done. I did move some stun grenades around for our team, so they've got lots of stun resources. Let's see here. I did kind of decide to continue relying on shock charges. They're certainly not free. Oh, that's right. I was going to build more shock grenades, or at least a few more, for anyone that was running out. Like, they've got a few spares. They got 1 spare. So, like, the A-team, I'll just build them a few more. I definitely don't want to spend too many resources on them, but once in a while, they seem okay. If we know there's an Andron mission, we can certainly bring a couple. And we'll do that axe, because that's easy. Axes get built crazy. Melee weapons in general just get built super, super fast. Alright. We could make another axe. So yeah, we're starting to queue up some plasma torpedoes, which will be a nice upgrade for our Foxtrots. And eventually we'll move those weapons over to our Tier 2 bombers. Hopefully before too long. Okay. Shock cannon, just to test it out more than anything. Boy. A-team has got a lot of stuff to do. Alright, so yeah, my plan, although we've got a lot of stuff to disassemble, I want to get these upgraded torpedoes sooner than later. Pretty much everyone is going to get 6 plasma torpedoes, 3 for their own base, 3 for one of the secondary bases. Meanwhile, Reaper Rhino, this was a Terror Reaper basically, bigger version of the Bull, more resilience and armor, some weaknesses in Reapers, and we get 3 toxin glands if we capture any more, for whatever those are for. So mostly just for damage. We'll take this alien comm array. It's kind of silly because we've already got the tech this would theoretically lead to, but might as well. Shock charge. Let's build those spare grenades in case we get a mission really soon. Get some plasma torpedoes going. Oh yeah, I wanted to build the AP cannon for the scimitar. The Xenonauts returns. Because if it's an Andron mission, this should be better. Also, we can double check we can equip it while we're here. Let's just get rid of some of these xenomorphs. I don't like the idea, even though it makes no difference, I don't like the idea of having living xenomorphs just hanging around your base. Seems like a bad idea. Yeah, so you can definitely equip cannons or machine guns on your scimitars. It's one of the reasons they're better than siege tanks, is they can equip different stuff. The AP cannon's not even the one I was supposed to build. That was the wrong weapon. Oops. AP cannon is tier 1 garbage. AP Alenium is the one I actually wanted. We'll get there. My bad. I'm still gonna get these drones out of the way first. Okay. Now build the cannon I actually wanted, please. Alien zombification chemistry. Another component of heavy chemical gas for one day. But nothing yet. Okay, I think plasma explosives might be something I build. Maybe. Maybe it'll relate to other tech, who knows. Can't hurt to be better with your plasma tech. Alright, so now that I actually made the cannon I wanted, the AP Alenium cannon. Now, it's still a tier 1 AP cannon, but we haven't unlocked an AP plasma cannon yet. Hopefully we get that one day. Okay, this is good. So, now our A team can hire some more engineers. This is one of the reasons why I wanted to sell some stuff to make a little bit of money. That'll bring us up to 60. That's 50% faster. And what's more important right now? Research? Not really. Unless we could transfer them, and I still don't think there's any way to transfer your scientists, unfortunately. Yeah, okay, what we're going to do is we're going to slow our research down a little bit. Because I'm not going to hire new scientists until April. If I hire them right now, I basically just pay their wage twice. And we're only going to be short 40 scientists for 6 days, or, well, maybe 10 days, but that's fine. Because I really think, in the big scheme, it's going to be more important to get our workshops ramping up a little bit here. So, we'll just slow down whatever they were researching on. 80 is still lots of scientists. So, like, don't worry too much about going from 120 down to 80. It was kind of my own bad for building these labs in the first 3 bases anyway. I should have waited till I had, you know, 2nd, 3rd, 4th bases, or 4th, 5th, 6th bases, basically. But because the workshop takes so long to build, you know, just get this started now. Because we've got a ton of engineering to do if I want to build all those aircraft. Okay, speaking of building a bunch of stuff, the Megstorms are going to take even longer, but we should be able to upgrade all of our Foxtrots here to Plasma Torps. We looked at the differences when we first researched Plasma Torps. They're just straight better than Alenium. There's really not any competition as far as I can tell. So let's transfer their bonus 3 to... so this is base 3. We'll go to base 6. So 4, 5, 6 is Europe. And then we'll transfer... Should be tier 2 aircraft, tier 2 torpedoes. Okay. It does take them a few hours to re-equip, so if we get attacked at the wrong second, we can be a little bit underarmed, but we should manage. So plasma explosives, just like the other C4 charges, this is going to be a bigger version of that. I suppose we should look at the Lotus. It's, again, well, okay, never mind. We're going to only research 2 projects at a time now that we're lower on scientists. Now, there's not much left to research anyway, so it's fine. So, plasma explosive. Let's just see how much damage it could do. This little guy here. So, if you want to bring small explosives that don't take up a gigantic 2x3 thing, these guys will be better than Alenium. 8 range, 375 incendiary damage. So, that's a lot. That's another 100 over the Alenium. And then a radius of 4 to a radius of 4.5. So, they continue to get bigger and bigger. And because they only take up like 2 slots, you could kind of think of them as like a double grenade. And you could use them to kill probably robots and stuff pretty well. I mean, it does like a lot more damage. 125 to 375. It does like 3 grenades worth of damage for a little bit more work to throw it. At a bigger explosion range. It's like I typically use it for doors and stuff, but if you're having a really hard time with, you know, a gigantic robot or something, this is probably a decent way of taking it down. How much does it cost to build them? Maybe I should have researched that earlier, because, yeah, they're basically free. Yeah, I should have probably built a few of those. I've been bringing those Alenium explosives for so long, I don't use them very often, but I think they do have a viable place in my strategy if I just remember about them. So I'll at the very least queue them up for later. Plus, I'm pretty sure, just like Alenium tech, it's fairly likely that in the future, hopefully not too far away, there will be a way to upgrade them to gigantic, if you want. Now, yeah, because technically the advanced Alenium explosive do more damage than the basic plasma. Because, right, like, we're going from 270 to 375 for the same size. The bigger ones, which we don't have yet, 400 to 375, but I would assume the advanced version of these will be pretty big. I haven't really made a lot of advanced Alenium. Like, the problem... Not problem per se, but the minor problem with the advanced was it did cost 1 basic explosive plus Alenium. I expect advanced plasma will follow the same pattern. This is some cool Link's Awakening music. I like this one. Alright, Europe base, got their ammo. It's not... It's only expensive if you use it all the time. Like, just like the shock charges. It's just... I probably over-worry about running out of alloys and Alenium because it happens to me in other XCOM games. But as long as we keep doing missions, we keep getting more income, it'll be fine. Alright, another base worth of... well, we can get these... Yeah, let's get the plasma explosives out before the mag storms. But yeah, we're upgrading these torpedoes. Theoretically, it'll be a little bit easier to shoot down the next battleship, Terra battleship. Let's transport to base 5, which is North America. X torpedo plasma. And we'll probably want to sell our older weapons at some point, just to get rid of them. Alright, that's 2/3 of our aircraft basically rearmed, upgraded. Yeah, we've been streaming for a fair while tonight. I would expect the A-Team's already built a few of them. I'm just worried we get attacked right now while they're not finished. It's going to take another day to finish the end. Alright, the plasma explosives didn't take very long. Let's start building some mag storms. Yeah, let's put these on hold, because the mag storms are still not as high a priority as, like, ground combat upgrades. Seeing as we've already got things showing up. So look, it's our first light shuttle. It took forever, but we'll try to shoot this thing down. This is where having some advanced, faster ships would actually be quite useful. Or just more bases with them. The problem with light shuttles, they travel at 4,000 kilometers an hour. You remember how fast our Assyrius are? Not even close. Speaking of Terra battleships. Well, it's about time. So what do we get? It's actually doing a terror mission. It's full of civilians. So we have a chance here to get hopefully, some upgrades to our kinetic technology, our Mark III mag weapons. We will potentially have 12 Reapers, 2 heavy drones, 9 Harridans, and 25 civilians. Minus whatever we kill on landing. And it's an actual terror mission, not an assault mission. And we even know where it's going. It is targeting Kabul, which is yeah, somewhere in here, right? Does anyone know where Kabul is? It's kind of hard to even read them. Dubai. Oh, there he is, Kabul. Sorta. What do we call the country that Kabul is in? Afghanistan? Probably Afghanistan. Sure. That's an area of the world's geography that I'm not very familiar with. I probably know the names of them better back in like CK2 or EU4 times than I do in modern life. We got a large somewhere. Down here. That'll be a lower priority because we want to shoot down the battleship first, probably. Well, I say that. Well, let's see. What else shows up? Another light cruiser. Okay. I want to shoot this one down because that'll bring us pretty close to the Terra battleship anyway. Okay. There's a lot of UFOs coming out today. I wish I had upgraded. It'd be really nice if I had jets in South Africa and Soviet right now. Anyway, these kind of fights are really nothing to worry about. Except, don't return to base. Chase this guy. It's going pretty fast. I don't know how much time I have before it attacks Kabul. They do give you a little bit of time, but I would prefer to shoot it down. It's going really fast, wow. This is another reason having the better jets would help. We'd be able to chase it a bit quicker. Alright, we need to win this mission. We've got to shoot down the fighters. We've done this before, so I'm hopeful that it won't be particularly hard, but we at least have the Meg Storms, right? But we are still on Tier 1 tech. You thought Borat was from Kazakhstan? I have no idea. Alright. Terror missions. It's the thing we need for technology, but they're still the scariest missions we have left, basically, for Tier 2. We might be a little bit close. No, that was good. One down. This one's not going to line up perfectly, but actually, no problem. Meg Storm for the win. Good job, team. Now we can try to shoot it down with our bombers. And like all of these resources, they go to the A team. That's one of the reasons why they've got extra resources. Alright, so this guy, I was just sending the Assyrius in case they needed the help. I'm gonna fire Australia off, although I don't think they'll get there in time. How are we gonna shoot this down? Europe, I guess? Someone's got to shoot it. Okay, unfortunately, as you might be able to see here, if we're sort of paying attention, our Assyrius can't really keep up with the light shuttle. So catching it is kind of down to random luck. It's faster than us, and we just have to get lucky to catch it. Alright, Terror Battleship. At least we have plasma torpedoes on one person. They have the same range, just wider arc on the plasma. The plasma will do more damage. I guess this is nice because we can see if the lock-on or the number of missiles fired is any different. They're both locked on long before they're in range. Well, we fired one plasma torpedo and then he got sniped. And then we fired 3 more Elenium torpedoes. I'm kind of curious. It looks like the plasma torp did 20% damage, which is pretty darn good. And it looks like the Eleniums are doing 14%. So we didn't get very much further, but we're still past 50%. I think in the past, if we had 3 Elenium, it might depend on the angle we come in at, but I have seen them fire 5 torpedoes instead of 4. And we did around 60%. But yeah, it's 20% damage instead of 14% damage. So if you had 3 armed with plasma, 3 of them would do 60, and theoretically 5, if you could get all 5, would kill it in one wave. But I don't think that's going to happen. Maybe if we build the Lancers rather than the Foxtrots, but certainly not that time. We'll just tail that guy for a little bit. Actually, no, we won't. He's doing his bombing stuff, and I don't need 50 missions here. Let's just take him out. The sooner we take this guy out, the sooner we can send more Foxtrots after the Terror. And we've already got a large right there if I want to do it. Mostly, we gotta kill this guy before he gets to Kabul. Luckily, he's drunk. Doesn't know where he's going. Alright, we caught him. Being a little bit low on ammo doesn't even matter. These guys all have plasma torps, though. So does it work better if we come from behind? Like, the question is, if you remember Phase 1, our Foxtrots did the best when they came at the Terror Carriers face-to-face, like head-to-head. I'm not sure if that's better or worse with plasma torps. One thing I have done with better jets than Foxtrots is we can come in at an angle with a wide arc and maybe dodge not these, but the laser weapon. I don't think we're going fast enough, but theoretically, if we were in a faster ship, we might have dodged that and still fired. Anyway, by turning angles, you kind of run the risk of missing a couple lock-ons anyway. But we got him. We almost survived with one of them alive. Anyway, we got our Terror Battleship. That'll be a mission for the morning with a whole bunch of Reapers. These guys almost caught the shuttle, but not quite. I guess C-Team? I don't know. Oh, he's going to come right back over us. Well, I'll just get this guy killed. We're going to run out of fuel there. Okay. Get him! We can't even wait till he's over land or we'll miss him, but... Well, maybe we're close enough. I don't know. I would love to do that mission because we don't have that data core yet. Advanced Reaper DNA. So after studying the Alpha and the Rhino, we learned about Reaper DNA even more, which will make, apparently, an improvement on heavy gas technology. We don't even have that yet. We need new planes. Yeah, I know. Look, I'm working on it. Yeah, he's long gone. I should have shot him down when I had the chance. I got greedy again. We need to figure out who's going on what mission, though, pretty soon. What a punk. Yeah, I should have shot him down. The point is, our overall income is fine, so that's no big deal. So who's doing this mission? C team? We only got 3 days of rest. It's a long way for B team. C team, I guess, you know, I think we can let C team do it. A team is, well, they're not too bad, but they're not at full strength. The lowest rank being a sergeant is still pretty good. B team is still 2 people down, really. You got a corporal and a private still. C team, of course, has 2 corporals anyway, but I think I finished building their plasma sniper. Like, I can re-gear some of these guys with plasma weapons, which should work pretty well on civilians. I think C team gets that one. A team gets the large, which we might not record. And assuming we ever get the shuttle, B team can take the shuttle. Come on. Get out there. I think we got him. Okay, this is our first light shuttle. We actually caught him. He's right by C team. He's just really fast. He's got a tiny little gun. He doesn't really have a lot of HP or anything. And he's dead. Pretty easy to shoot down if you can catch him. But he's very, very fast. Cool. So that'll be an easy mission, but that'll be a mission for B team just to get a new data core out of it. And I'll record that at least. Alright, it's basically time to launch. So we're gonna... Oh, I suppose we should probably end the episode technically. I know it's a short episode for the future tubers, but hey man, it's another massive. So what I'll do is I'll end this episode a little early, get the teams ready to go, all geared up, because we know what we're up against. Terror mission civilians, which means terror civilians, terror Harridans, and terror reapers. Also means other bad things. But I would like to capture a terror civilian and a terror Harridan, and also the terror operator if at all possible. So that's really important that we try our best. C team is not necessarily our best, but I'll gear them up as much as I can. The A team, another civilian mission, but you know, should be okay. And then the C team, or at least a couple C people, can take out a light shuttle with some more. This is just all civilians today. So, future tubers, we're gonna end the episode here, and I'll get my guys geared up for some missions for tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.